everyone. I promised you last week that I would do a haul, which I am back to do my haul. So I did get an order from Papertess Design, and I wanted to kind of show you what I got and how I plan on using it. So you guys know that I have started setting up my standard TN, and I really love it. Actually have added some of these patches. I added this patch to it, and I want to say these two too, but these two are adhesive, so they actually have a sticker backing, and this one doesn't. So I got these from Baumkuchen, and I glued this on with E6000, which was scary, but not so much. So this one's lifting a little bit, so I'm going to actually glue this down. But I really like how this looks. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I actually got from Papertess. So I did place an order when Papertess actually came out with the daily notebook. This is a pocket size daily notebook. And I originally had these items in there wanting to order. And when she came out with this, I just decided to, put the order all together. So these are just extras. This is the standard TN. This is the weekly planner. I currently have one, I believe, somewhere. Not using it though. It is the horizontal layout, kind of like the week's layout. And I used it as like a testing insert. It's undated, so I can use it anytime, whenever I want. But I really love this Tomorrow River paper. It is very smooth, and I'm starting to really like the standard TN for journaling. I am doing my daily journal, as you know, in my Hobonichi weeks, and some days are good and some days I just have a lot to say. So I kind of like this style. So I thought I'll pick one up. Since it's undated, I'm not obligated to use it this year. And then there's the monthly planner. This is basically also an undated, and probably use it come January for my standard TN. So I can date it and then, use that. And this is the notebook, the dot grid, which I am currently using, which is this one. And I just wanted a backup since I have just purchased one. Actually, since I'm buying and I'm paying for shipping from Germany, so I might as well just get an extra one. And I did pay for UPS priority shipping, so it got here pretty quickly. And then I picked up these three, which is the same, an undated, a weekly planner, and then the notebook, but it is for my passport. And I am debating whether I am going to bring my passport or my standard to New York. This is definitely a little bit more lived in, so I can't decide. So we'll see how this goes. This is just kind of sitting right now, not using. But if I'm going to New York and I want something compact, then I probably will bring this with me. We shall see. We shall see. So anyway, so I picked these up for my passport. But the whole main reason for me to place an order really is for the daily notebook. And I thought I actually just ordered the black, but apparently I had the sand in my cart and I didn't realize. And when I checked out and I got my package, I realized I have both black and sand. It was unintentional, but you know me, I like to buy multiple planners, and I thought I was being good and just to get one, but I ended up with two. So I'm going to put the black aside. I actually just pulled out the sand, and I wanted to show you the layout. So it is a pocket size. It comes with an elastic. So you can actually throw this like a regular moleskin notebook into your purse. And like a moleskin, if you're familiar, it also has a pocket in the back where you can actually keep ephemeras, stickers, receipts, anything of that sort. And I've always been a fan of Papertess planners. I really wished I stuck with her B6 this year, and I went and decided to use the Hobonichi A5, which I'm not consistent in, but I was very consistent in her B6 last year, and I wish I stuck with it this year. I did get one. I eventually had to sell it because it was just very sad looking at me and not being used. So I'm happy I got this. And let's have a look. So you have your standard, the notebook belongs to, what's great about this is it's the second half of the year. So it actually starts in July until December. And you have the whole 2024 calendar. Let me move you closer so you can see. So you have your 2024 calendar overview for the whole year. So you have January, so you have the first half of the year, which is gone, and then you have the second half of the year, which is always nice. You have 2 filler pages. I plan on actually making US public holiday to tip in, or I will stick it down. So it will probably go in here. Then you have your monthlies, and that goes all the way to December 2024. And then you have another blank page, and you can do whatever you want with this. You have the perpetual calendar. It is not dated, as in like not month. So you can actually start in August if you want. Since I got it mid-July, you can actually start in August, but I'm going to do July to December. And here I probably will note like holidays, not holidays, like anniversaries, birthdays, that type of stuff. Or what I might do, is just a thought that came to me, is maybe to track my gas, what days that I actually pay my gas, got gas in the car, and how frequently I go, since it's a very not very important calendar for me. And then another empty space, and then you have your quarterly review. So you have Q3 review, and then you have Q4. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this. I could easily use this for my Apple rings, and then I can just do a review as how I feel that day. If I was not that day, that month, at the end of the month, if I'm lazy. But I figured this could be really good for my Apple rings. And I have those teeny tiny little Apple rings icon from Shady Pines that I could actually use there. Throwaway pages, and this is the habit tracker, and this is the reason why I actually wanted this planner. So as much as I love my Hobonichis, they don't really have a habit tracker like this. They have that big, in the weeks you have that big one where it's 365 days, which we all know I am not going to keep up with that. So you have July, August, and I'm going to use this to track my supplements, my exercise, that type of stuff. Blank page, and then you get a weekly overview, which is week number 27. And this is the 1st of July. I plan on using this page as a meal log instead of a meal planner. So I would write down things that I have actually consumed that week. If we ate out, where did we go? And then it breaks into your daily pages. This is going to be a very functional planner for me. It's going to be a planner that's going to work for me and not me work for them. So I'm going to use this, split this probably in half, and then you have your to-do list and then my schedules. And bottom is for, if you want to stick a washi tape or write a quote, whatever. But this is another planner that is also really good if you want to do daily journaling. A6 is too big. Like for me, Hobonichi Weeks was too small sometimes. This would also be a really good daily journaler if you want to ignore the times. And then she also has a weekly review over there. You can either write something or you can stick photos there. And then it kind of repeats itself. till December. And then you get about 102 pages of dot grid at the end. So you could actually daily journal. You could write passwords, brain dump, whatever you may want at the back. So I may cut this string off though. And I have this in sand and also in black. And I may take this with me to New York because it's easy. And then I may take this and put my sticker release paper insert in there, which I think I have one here, but it's just empty, and just have this as my pocket planner, that a passport planner that I would keep like receipts, ephemeras, have stickers. So if we actually do sit down at a rooftop bar or any of that sort, we can kind of journal a little bit. So I may do that. I just not big on bringing too much stuff. So this is my small little haul from Papertess, and I am excited to use this. So the next video I probably would share how I actually use this, and it will probably change. So I'm going to try it for the whole month of July and August. So it's going to replace my Hobonichi weeks as well as my plotter, because my plotter right now, my Bible size plotter, is replacing my Hobonichi weeks as my productivity planner. And I'm going to try this. So we shall see. So that's it. And I will talk to you guys later. It is so hot here in SoCal. You can see I am actually sweating. I'm going to turn on the AC a little bit later, but I wanted to share with you, I made some stamps. These are self-inking stamps. I am going to be a vendor at the San Francisco Pen Show come August. So I think it's August 22nd. So if you're going to go to the San Francisco Pen Show, I will have a table. So please come by and say hello, and bring your traveler's notebook, bring a notebook, and come and stamp. So I thought I would share my stamps. I'm very excited about these because some of them are new designs and they are just in production for the pet tapes, the washi tapes, and the stickers. So the stamp is almost like a pre-sneak for you to see what is going on. But I just wanted to let you know it is another collab with Dana Ate Oatmeal. Her collab, I think we did in April, that was released, did exceptionally well, and people love it, and you guys love her illustrations. And this one is a new collab, and I'm very excited for this one because it's super, super cute. So let me show you what we have. So this is one stamp. So this is Kubo and Lucy with the picnic basket. I'm going to stamp them in a little bit. This is from the original one, which is Lucy Cafe. This was also very popular. And I believe, no, I thought we actually had it in a sticker, but we didn't. But that was a very popular one. This one is my absolute favorite. It is blue ink. It is about a 1.5 inch in size. It is Kubo and Lucy looking at a pie through, like, that's baking in the oven, which I thought was a very cute idea. This is a little hard to see. It is, oh, it's actually better than you could see in, and I can see why people do those things, which really doesn't matter. But it is them with an umbrella, under umbrella, and it's raining. So I picked yellow because the illustration itself had yellow. And this is my favorite thing to do in the fall, which is apple picking. So this is Lucy apple picking. I really miss apple picking. We did one last year here in California. It really does not hit as well as being in the Northeast. So I miss apple picking. But let me stamp these with you so you guys can see. So if you are going to the pen show, please bring a notebook and come and stamp with us. I will also bring some other stamps that I had made for Chicago last year, and I'll bring them with me as well, so you can also use those. Here, let me. So I pulled out some washies that I am going to put the label on. That's pretty much what I will be doing. And it's not going to be any talking, you're just going to see me working. I am going to put on my favorite Turkish show that is on YouTube, and that's just going to keep me company while I do this very cumbersome, boring task to actually get this done. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. New stickers have just arrived and I am just putting them away. The listing has already been created. It's under the new, like the coming soon section. I just have to update the quantities when they're ready to go live. So what I generally do is when I receive inventory, I do a count obviously, and how I store my stickers, I basically just use these Avery tabs and I write the SKU numbers, which is like this one is 1174. Sotelier actually has their own little bin, so I'll just stack them according to the numbers, and that's what I do. And I'll just stack them, and because space is pretty limited, you can see this is all like my die cuts and stuff. It works really well for me, so I try to do all this beginning of the day before I actually start packing orders, because when I actually start packing orders, it gets really crazy. It gets very messy, and then I have to stop and reset, and you know, just to get my stuff back together. Anyway, so these are all the Sotelier ones. I went through a phase where I don't love them as much as I do now. But their designs are really cute, so I did have to add them to the shop, and you guys seem to love it, so I am going to be doing that. I'm also adding some of the sticky notes. I have never tried the sticky notes, but they are so pretty. So they will also go in a bin, like one of these bins, and it'll have the numbers and it'll stack. So that's what I'll be doing today, and then I will prep for order packing later today.